G'day everybody, it's Max and welcome to Icarus STYX, not live. That's right. And in today's episode, what are we doing? We're getting into Flatline research. Now, of course, we did a live stream on Flatline research, and it's called Flatline for a reason. Because I died twice. It's not good. Well, I didn't die. I failed the mission twice because, life and things, and them stupid scorpions. But by gosh, we're getting in there. We're gonna get this one this time. And so let me just say thanks to all the new subscribers in the recent, and of course everybody that's watching the video today. Of course, I always appreciate it. But let's switch on over now to the live session. There we go. It took a few seconds, people. The screens. I'm doing this as if I was doing live because that's the setup I've got currently for Icarus. I don't have a setup for doing a video recording for it. So with that, we're playing it as we're playing live. Now, the only difference is that I'm going to be taking video cuts out of this, getting rid of all the boring parts, the running back and forth and all the stuff. But all the main parts, of course, we're going to capture those and make sure that gets captured, right? So of course we're going to select my character, do the things, and it's going to think about it. Okay. Yeah. Hey, at least I got my 15 exotics from that live stream. Gosh darn. Yeah, we're going into STYX. We're going to go up here. Flatline research. Saul, give me the crazy news.
Group 15 don't ask for help unless they have to. They need an assist on the surface. Someone who knows what they're doing. Sound like you?
So I've been pretty beat up. All right. But we're going to do it. You betcha. We're going to claim that prospect. And we're going to get down to the surface. I got my gear. I got my stuff. I got my things. Oh, I don't have a poison thing. So with that, let me go buy a poison injector because we're going to need it for this mission. And I will see you on planet.
Group 15 want one thing. Knowledge. And they don't care how they get it. There's a lot riding on this one. And they know it. They sent the objectives through already, so get to the zone as soon as you can. And hope you got better luck than their last crew.
Let me tell you something, Saul. My luck has not been good with this mission so far, my friend. It just has not been good so far. We're going to do this one just like we did on the live stream. So we get 5 hours to do this, and I've already lost an hour and 15 seconds, but that's all right. But we're not sticking here in the desert for the first part. The counter doesn't start until I go to the first drop zone, and that gives us a little time to prepare, but not enough. And so what we're going to do is we're going to head off across the desert here, and we're going to go up over here into the mini delta. And we're going to set up a base camp, hunt down the meats, get all the toys and the things, and then, of course, we're going to come back. I'm going to then come back through. It only takes you about 4 minutes to get across the desert here. Let's say 4.5 minutes to get across the desert here from this point. And, of course, once we do that, we're going to go through the tunnel. Now, it does take you about 1.5 minutes to get through this cave up here. It is a relatively long cave, so it is what it is. But at least now you could say, well, you could have used them trees way back there, blah, blah, blah. Yep, I probably could have, but the desert storms are crazy and stuff like that. And I can do more. I can do more here in the mini delta than I'll ever be able to when it comes to hanging out here in the desert. So it's just better overall to keep venturing forward, keep moving forward, and well, not too bad, and keep moving forward. So of course I'm going to bring you back once I get over there in the over in the mini deltas. I get my initial base camp set up, and we get some stuff done. So with that, I am out of here. As you can see, 1 hour and 15 minutes has gone by, and we are packing up and out of here. That's right. We are leaving, people. the inventory is basically full, except you got to take this fire with you. Okay, and we want to get into at least the cave before it gets dark. So that can stay. I don't care. So it would be nice if I can take the door. I don't think I can though. I think my yeah, inventory's full. We're out of here. So I mean, the door's only 10 woods. I got 100 wood on me. Now, in this case, what have I been doing here, and why are we just leaving the camp there? The camp here was basic. All it did was cook me food, make me, I would cook the food and use the charcoal coming from the food to make gunpowder. That gunpowder I would use to make flame arrows. And at the same time, it gave me a place for shelter while I made over 400 rope. And that's what we have in the inventory. We have basically some food. We got the bench because we need the bench for making hedgehogs, and we've got 400 rope. 400 rope will allow me to make 100 hedgehogs, which should be more than enough to sink these guys in the next week. That's what we're doing. Because the scorpions, they're bad news, guys. They're bad news. So what we want to do is I want to get through the cave almost to the end, light a fire, do a bed reset, and then going from there out with a fresh start and the bed bonus all the way out, right? So in this case, this required no stove, no iron mining, no nothing. All it did was require me to stay focused on collecting food. Now, I didn't focus on the food. When the food came to me, I hunted it. So like I would be collecting fiber and wood, and when the food, like if a wolf came over, or a jaguar, or even a couple of bears, which they didn't give me squat. You know, when they came over, it was eaty time, right? We would catch them, catch them, set it up, and then we would eat, right? And that's how that went. That's all the food we got. So, of course, we'll get more meats. I can always get more meats over here as we're hunting away with the enzymes and stuff. All right, so here we are. We're at the edge of the basin. Really? And it's only 17:16. Fine, I'm going to keep going. I was going to stop. I thought it would be 1,800 hours by the time I got here. So with that is the plan. We're gonna head out towards the middle now. I am going to set up a base camp, get ready to rock and roll this thing, and we're gonna just kind of work our way towards setting up for the scorpions. And of course, the way we're going to do that is make a bucket load of ramps. I even brought, how much fiber do I have on me? I got 600 fiber, I think. No, I got 400 fiber. I got 400 fiber on me at the moment, and of course we'll use that fiber for ramp construction. We're gonna make it so we can get all the way up there, and then it's literally spending the next hour making all kinds of hedgehogs. That's the plan. I'm going to make a bucket load of hedgehogs, get these ramps, and then we're gonna head up. And when I head up, oh gee whiz, we're running out of all the foods here, aren't we? Stop with all the dinging. Do this. Let's go for the bacon because it's gonna go bad. So with that, I'm gonna bring it back once we're kind of building the ramps up to Mr. Scorpion's set, and then of course we're gonna get ready with the hedgehogs. Okay, we're just a bit over 2 hours in, and we're gonna do this sleep. We are in the cave, which is over here by the pod. And of course, we did this maneuver on live stream, of course, and this has worked out really good. And now we're going to start. I am actually going to turn that fire off, and using coal in this case. It's one of the rare times I actually use coal, saved on wood. And the coal itself, I mean, it only burnt 4 pieces of coal. I've been here like an hour. So now, of course, the run is on. First things first. We're headed on over to what I would call basically location 3. Now, the center one, of course, is where we actually start things. And then there's like one on the left and one on the right. Now, we're looking in the wrong direction for this. So basically, the center one here is number 1, and then number 3, if you want to, or number 2 would be down here, and number 3 is over here. So we're actually on our way to number 2 to set up the requirements for that one to work. And so, of course, we're going to put in a ramp, and I'm bringing over my first 20 hedgehogs. Now, hedgehogs are very heavy, so that's why we're bringing those now, so as we can set that up, get things in place, so as we can come back and grab the second set. Now, all this running back and forth here, so I'm going to be running over here to put in some ramps and some hedgehogs. Then I'm going to run back to the cave here, pick up the rest of my material, and bring it over. Then I got to run down to position 1 and actually start the process, right? With the enzymes and the silly things. So with that, that is what I'm going to be doing here for the next little bit. So of course, this will probably take me, well, you're looking at a good half an hour, if not more. And I would suspect we're going to be down to the 2:15 mark by the time I bring you back. So with that, I'm going to stop here, have a little bite to food before I get up in here into the cliffs, and I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so I'm loaded down to the gills, and we're going to have to make a few stops en route, but this is where we get everything started. So, of course, we're going to get this thing started. We're going to run up there. We're going to get these scorpions, and I'm bringing you along for the entire ride. You betcha. So, let's make this thing happen. Yep, there we go. The timer has started. Now, a few different players have done it a few different ways, and in this case, what I'm doing is I'm ignoring all the animals right now. The scorpions are my number 1 target, and that is it. You get 1,200 seconds to deal with these guys, and they're going to give me some enzymes anyway if I play this right, which then if I get enough time to run back, we should be good. So, I'll be able to throw some enzymes in and then do some hunting around and those kinds of things. And so that's why I'm ignoring all the animals on my way back up here now. It's like, you know what? The time that, them precious seconds that you use to hunt animals down now and all that stuff, not worth it. Because we could lose, stopping along the way here up to this thing could, you could possibly lose, like, say, up to 200, 250 seconds, right? Well, that's 4 minutes out of your 20 minutes, right? Because 1,200 seconds is 20 minutes. And, I mean, you need 10 minutes just to run back and forth here. Like, it's, this is no small jaunt, right? So we need to get up here, get our stuff in, get our stuff done, and then make things happen, right? That's what we're doing. So that's the plan. We're getting up, gosh darn it, we're getting up here. We're going to beat up some scorpions because they deserve it today. Of course, I am hoping that we don't have any storms. Storm has just gone by. I am really hoping that we don't get any storms. That's what killed me on my second run in the live stream. Was we got a storm, and the storm, of course, basically kind of messed things up, right? I mean, my first run especially was bad for that. All right, so you can have my coal. Over here, you can have this. You can have all this except for that 3 medicine. I'm going to use that in a second. We want to take these if we can. Now, yes, that is going to put me over. What is the number? 148, huh? We'll split that stack. Let's put this down and get that all sorted. And yeah, I had an animal come along here and cause me a headache. So let's hope that that doesn't break. Because I got no time for a hammer. Hammer time's not happening. Where are we at? 127? Really? Can we split that stack and do this? Yeah, so that's going to put me underneath, so that's 47. I think that's probably the best you're going to get there, Max. Okay, this is a 10,000 anti-vaccine too, so we're going to do that. Oh, I need the ramps, dude. Ramps. Please tell me the ramps are here. Okay, yep. You need those ramps, dude. And you need this wood for just a second. I'm going to get you to make one more ramp. There we go. Okay, there you go. Now you can put your wood away. Right? There we go. Look at that. Done. Let's get up there. Okay. So what we, of course, want to do is... There's a very bad creature. Do. Yep. And he can... What's he doing? He actually stays well behaved. Oh, no. You're not supposed to be awake yet. Oh, he is going to come find me. That's not good. All right. Well, I guess we're going to do this fight the hard way. Oh, please land on a ramp. I'm dead. Oh, wow. Did he fly down? Oh, he is coming down. I could be in trouble. Okay, well, this is definitely not part of my plan with the broken leg. I am just going to keep placing these down and hope I don't run out before he dies. Holy smokes. This definitely has not been part of the plan at all. I can barely move. He is trying to fight through every one of these. Okay, yep. If this is the way it has to be, this is the way it has to be. But the broken leg is a problem. Obviously, yeah, yeah, go to 7. Where's he at? Okay, so cool. All right, that's great. Except now I have a broken leg, and that's 200 seconds I don't have time for. That's really bad. Like, I can barely move, right? And that's because, of course, I'm overweight. What is my time? 8:74. Yeah, like, we really don't have time for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up as many of these as I can, because, of course, I don't want to waste them. Oh, you are still alive. You're almost dead, but you're still alive. Yep, keep coming. Keep going. Oh, man. Yep. Okay, now he's dead. It's good. Oh, gee whiz. Okay, you got to be able to move around, dude. Okay, so that's 20 of those. Go put these away. Up here. So, I must admit, that was totally different. So I've got to at least set this up. I'm going to have to at least set these up somehow, right? All right, so I did bring the others with me, right? Yes, I did. So we've got to try and set some of these up while I try to get ready to grab this poison. So unfortunately, this is how I'm going to spend my 177 seconds. There's not much I can do about that. So we're going to... yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can't get the other ones. Can't say this wasn't exciting. That was definitely not part of the plan. Oh my. He was supposed to stay nice and hidden. Like, and then I was going to set that all up, and then we were going to trigger it. But in this case, yeah, it's perfectly fine. Stop hurting yourself, dude. You haven't got the energy to keep hurting yourself like that. Okay. Can you carry 15? Sure you can. Do you want to try and eat some of this meat to try and repair yourself? Sure you do. Let's do that. Okay. So, of course, the plan is to... the plan, of course, now is to get the little ones to chase me around, run into things. I'll grab my item and get out of here, right? If I have to. I guess I'll sucker them back down, right? All right. Let's do this. I mean, look at these guys. These guys look pretty excited, don't they? I mean, you can tell the excitement in them already. You can see the excitement. So we're gonna do this. No. And we're gonna send that this way. Okay, so I'm gonna hold on to a few of these things just in case. And we're gonna do this. And if I really need to, I'm going to do this just in case. All right. Okay, guys. Hey, guys. Yeah, I have a broken leg. So why don't you guys come chase me for 10 more seconds? There you go. Okay. Now, while they're all busy with that, please stay away from here. Yep, thank you. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get a few of these. What do I got? 600 seconds left. Should be relatively decent. Okay, you guys are much tougher than I expected. I haven't got time to stay here. I don't have the health to stay here. So we're out of here. Okay. We'll have to get my enzyme somewhere else. He is going to try and chase me down, though, gosh darn it. Anyway, he can try all he wants. I mean, I don't really care. Okay, are you still dead down here? Awesome. Do you have any enzymes for me? Yes, you do. Not a lot, but a few, and a few I will take. All right, so... I don't have very good arrows, dude. Really? Oh, hello, kitty cat. What are you doing? Yeah, all right. Well, we'll do next. Come on. Win. Just everybody wants to hang out today. All right, well, I need the enzymes because I got to go. Yeah. We'll take your meats. Where are we at? We got 500 seconds on the clock. All right, there we go. Now, yeah, this is a thing that's got to happen. So you need to take this. And I don't care about the coal inside. I'm going to lift the bench. I don't care what falls out. And I'm going to take the bed. Don't care what falls out. Okay, and you need to take the door. Okay. Why? Okay. And of course, those ones are broken. We're just going to hope we get enough stuff out of this first. Yes, I want to take the medicine and the food, but the rest of it don't really care too much about, except for maybe the stones. I am going to throw out the hedgehogs now. Yeah, I'll take the stone. The wood would be nice. Should I find a place for the woods? Yeah, you probably should. I forgot the vaccine. Didn't even take the vaccine. Throw that out and take the woods. All right, let's go. That's okay. The vaccine will come in handy. Where are we at? 470 seconds. The vaccine will come in handy for other things. And I do have lots of arrows here on me at the moment, so I can always pick up a few enzymes on the way. So, with that, let me bring it back, because that was an exciting time, wasn't it? Not really, but it was exciting. I will say that. Totally didn't go as planned, but it went to plan enough, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters, people. It was enough of a plan, and the plan worked good enough. All right, with that, I'll see you in a sec. Okay, it's a sandstorm, but we've gotten back here. We've got ourselves a few things. If I shove these in, let's see what happens. All right, so now our time is back up to, give me something dark to look at. 900 seconds. All right, cool. So with that, I'm going to hopefully put a fire. Did I bring the fireplace? Yeah, I'm going to put a fireplace down, and then I'm going to run around and look like a crazy hunter for a while. I know. In fact, I'm going to put the fire right outside the door here, and then put the bed on the inside because there isn't a lot of room here for this stuff. Yup. Now, it's funny because I do have the bench with me. That's a thing. Yep. Can you fit the bench in here? Cool. At least you can fit a bunch of the junk in here, right? No, you're going to... Well, we'll keep the arrows, but I don't think they're going to come in very handy anymore. Do that. Do this. And we'll store some of the food in here. And we'll store that in here. All right. Cool. Let's go hunting. Yep. You betcha. Yep, one at a time, people. One at a time. Okay, and this is basically what I'm going to do probably for the next hour. Is I'm going to hunt a lot and hope that we get relatively lucky with the hunting of the things, right? Because if not, it's going to get real ugly. And but we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. And of course, the only reason I'm even taking the meat is that I can throw it on a fire. Whether it all cooks or not doesn't matter. I'll probably collect so much meat I'll be throwing it out most of the time and ignoring it. But it is what it is. Yep. Thanks. Okay. Storm. Not really a lot of fun, but I'm close to the hut anyway. Doesn't matter. And this is what we're going to do for a bit. All right. See you in a bit. Okay, I thought I'd bring you back for the hustle, right? Just to let you know that there is no... Oh, really? There is no freebie on this one. You know, like you have got to be constantly shooting, hunting, scalping, and getting on with it, right? Oh, and I'm running out of arrows here. Yeah, you gotta go down, dude. So you've got to be on the constant hunt, and... if you're not shooting something, then you had better be skinning something, because let me tell you, if not, you're going to be in big trouble. So of course we keep, and of course we're going to get a storm now, right? A shamal at that. No, put him down. Put him down. You haven't got time to carry him, dude. You're going to try and skin 2 animals and then run back to base as fast as you can. So unfortunately, storm is a storm, right? And of course we cannot, if we lose sight of the base and you get lost out here and then you don't get to put enzymes in that thing, then it is what it is. So unfortunately, I am going to have to start heading back, and this means I'm going to have to use a little of my stored up enzymes. You know, we're getting closer all the time. But we're not there yet, and of course every storm that comes along kind of sets you back, because then you got to use more enzymes to keep the thing charged up while waiting a storm out. And of course that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I've got 300 seconds left, and we're just going to run up here to the base camp. So of course I'm not going to use any enzymes in there until the very last second. I'm just looking to see if there's like any animals up here at all. I mean, this is the worst of the desert storms, right? So I'm not even going to mess around with it. You know, I know the capsule's right outside the door, and of course we're just going to park ourselves in here. Got to be careful with the bed, because if you leave the door open, it'll get busted. But in this case, I'm just going to probably hang out. So let's have a look here at the inventory real quick. We can destroy that. Yeah, eat some meat, dude. You've got way too much meat. So we're going to restack that up. You know what? Eat these and get these out of the way. Move your hammer out of the way. So as you can see here, I mean, I've got quite the collection going on. In fact, I've got 96. I only need 100 to put into this containment unit, but I don't want to do that until the very last second, right? Meanwhile, I do have to put this hammer down in my thing, because we are going to take some damage here, and I can't afford to lose this bed. So hopefully, yeah, that's fine. So me and the hammer are gonna hang out for a minute. Unfortunately, I mean this is a storm. It is what it is, people. It just is what it is. I do have a rock to I do have rock and wood to repair the hammer. That's good. Is that raw? That's cooked. Oh, that's dried game meat. That's the difference on that one. Yeah, so with that, I just thought I'd bring it back because, I mean, it's always exciting. You know, there's always excitement going on, people. No, don't fall apart on me. Don't fall apart on me. I'll bring it back. Okay, so I have my 100, plus I have enough to fill this tank for 20 minutes. Now, this should be enough time for me to get to the next, put him down. This should be enough time to get me to the next drop pod, because we want to fill this pod up as full as we could before going, right? So we're going to come up here. A storm has just passed, so the timing is, like, basically perfect for this. Yep, you're dead. So are you, dude. Actually, it's how very convenient for you guys to be around here. I mean, we're definitely gonna skin these guys too. So we're down to 700 seconds, 720 seconds. Like 20 enzymes is more than enough, actually. So I'm just gonna skin this guy, stick 20 in, and we're gonna take off towards the next pod. So do this, do that, take that, and we're going to stick my 20 in here, and this should be enough. Yeah, so that's 1,200 seconds of go-go juice, and I even have a few extra, and I might even try to pick like one or two up just en route. Now, again, I'm not going, this is like probably the only one I'm going to shoot, and the rest of the time I'm going to do my jump skip all the way down to this other pod, because we don't want to be wasting time shooting animals, right? We got 20 minutes to get down here, and basically we know that in this case, this pod's just more about the poison. Still, no sense wasting time with these animals when we got, you know, we got the pod full up. We've got the 100 we need to make the capsule. You notice I still have not made the capsule. We'll do that all at once when we get it back to the original one. So with that, I'm on my way down to this pod. I'll bring you back. Okay, we're coming into the pod, and of course it's time to eat the go-go juice. Consume the go-go juice, and boom, we should be vaccinated. Let's get in here. Let's take this thing. We got down here in great time, by the way. You know, only a couple of 100 seconds. Not even as much. So let's get in here, take that, and get out of here. Done. Now, we should have more than enough time. We got 1,000 seconds. We should have more than enough time to get back. We'll probably get back here at 800 seconds, and then we can take our 100 enzymes that we have, and we will put them back to better use. And make our other thing, and then shove it all in, and then we're out of here, people. We are so out of here. What can my opinion on the mission? It's mixed. So last week's time-sensitive mission, you know, we only got 3 hours. You do the thing. I actually really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. Now, unfortunately, the first time I played it, I got sick. I got sick, and that wasn't so enjoyable. But the second time I played it, it was great time. The rewards were really nice. It was hard, steady work, just like this mission was, but the rewards were nicer. And I don't know, it just felt, I don't know, it just felt better, right? The enzymes on this thing, now, yes, you could play it on easy mode where you get 1,500 seconds and it gives you like 45 seconds for each enzyme or something like that. But, I mean, I play these at least all on medium, and I just found that, two things. One, the Scorpion boss, he's fine. And even his first round of minions is fine. The big issue is that they keep respawning, which I think is a bit cheaty. Okay, it's like, you know what? You know, if I figure out a way to get rid of the Scorpion boss and the 15 your 15, 20 little minions. You shouldn't get the cheat and then figure out how to like bring up 15 more like within 10 seconds, right? That was kind of cheaty. So I think that's the first thing they have to do. And the second is that the enzyme, I mean, we are now down to 1 hour. So I don't know what the timestamps are as of this because, of course, I'm just playing straight through, right? I think you need a little bit more reward for the enzyme counts, right? I don't know. Like on easy mode, you get 60 seconds. On medium mode, you get 45 seconds. On hard mode, you would get the 30 seconds because I think on hard mode it's like 20 seconds or something really ridiculous. All right, so we have the two pieces. So this is where we take this, and no, we don't want to drop it. I think I need a crafting bench for this. Do I not? I might. I think I might. You know what? Let me figure that out. Just hold on a second. Okay, here it is. Yeah, we can do this. Yep, we'll craft that. We got the 100. Do that. So, gee, the things you got to do, right? I am crafting that, right? Please tell me I'm crafting that. Yeah, okay. Craft it. Oh, my inventory's full. No, it's not. Guess what? Not anymore. Can we craft it now? No. We can't? Okay. Let me throw a bunch of stuff out here on the ground because you're making me panic. Yup. Throw the meat out. Here, have a piece of meat. Here, throw that meat away. Can we craft it now? Yes. Holy smokes. All right, stick these two things in here. We're out of here, people. Yeah, stick you in there. Stick you in there.
Good work down there.
Yeah.
I'd say you're done.
We're done.
No one knows exactly what Group 15 do, but they're going to be pleased with you. That's good, I think.
Yeah, me too. Okay, well, you just threw a bunch of stuff on the ground. Do you really need any of this stuff? Not really. So let's go home. I'll see you guys at the rocket when we take off, have a look at the rewards, and do the things. And that's about it, folks. I'm going to have to turn the sound down, of course. So let me get stuff into the rocket, hit the return to station, do the things. I'll do this, turn the sound down. There we go. And we should be successful. Yeah, we got to like it. Man, with an hour to spare. So like I said, this one was okay, but will I play it again? Probably not. I didn't enjoy the enzyme collection, and now, man, did everything go sideways with that? Man, everything went sideways with that scorpion, didn't it? I mean, the plan did work really well. I must admit, because he came down the ramp and then he just ran into one at a time. That worked out really well. I mean, I was going to have him run into a whole bunch of them and then get stuck along with his little friends, but I mean, we got rid of him separately. That kind of worked out for us. Man, some of these missions you get into. Okay, anyway, I'm Max. This, of course, has been Icarus STYX, not live, but anyway, we did what we had to do, of course, and I am probably going to see you on the next one. Take care.